lakeside on a beautiful April 2nd day. It's sunny and 45 degrees in Bellevue, and we decided to come down to see if we can catch any trains. Our first train would be not soon after we arrived, which would be NS21N. NS21N is an as-needed intermodal train from Sandusky, Ohio to Columbus, Ohio's Rickenbacker Intermodal Yard. This train engineer gave me a nice horn salute, and it was very well appreciated. As the sun continued to rise in the morning sky, here we would catch NS19M, a mixed manifest train out of Crewe, Virginia, terminates in Elkhart, Indiana. This train would take the Sandusky district north on the connection onto the NS Chicagoland in Sandusky. As you would see, it's passing by the Bellevue Water Tower, and we're in a different location just south of Bellevue City. As I was sitting here waiting for any trains to come, I would soon notice that two crewless trains on the Fostoria district were sitting, waiting to go east or south. The first train to come was NS Manifest Train 32N, which comes out of Decatur, Illinois, and terminates in Conway, Pennsylvania. It had a colorful lash up today consisting of UP and BNSF. Soon after NS32N passed, NS234 got a clear to head south on the NS Sandusky district with a fresh crew. NS234 is a priority intermodal train which comes out of Chicago, Illinois, Landers Yard and terminates in Norfolk, Virginia's Portlock Yard. As we move back into town, the next train would definitely be the best of the day. This train would be NS-179, a mixed manifest train out of Bellevue, Ohio, to Irondale, Alabama's Norris Yard. As you would see here, the second engine would be a BNSF H1. As I noticed it coming into Bellevue on Bellevue's yard was a sitting equipped with NS-1074, the Lackawanna Heritage Unit. As it would turn out, it would continue south down the Sandusky district, with these two engines equipped and attached with a Nathan K3L horn on the first engine. Our last train in Bellevue, well, technically our last train to get on video. Our last train in Bellevue was technically 21T, but because of some editing issues, I was not able to put it on here. 21T had a UP third out, just so you know. This train will be an unknown northbound manifest train heading up north on the Sandusky district again. This was very unusual because I've not once seen a mixed manifest train go up the Sandusky district north out of Bellevue. I do not know where this train was heading, but I would probably assume this train was heading to Elkhart, Indiana, or Chicago's BRC yard. Later that night, I would hear at about 10:30 p.m. that NS315 was approaching the drawbridge, and it had two BNSF GFOs on the train. This train would be 1,200 feet and was booking it into Sheffield to work Sheffield's North Yard. We move on to Sunday, April 3rd. And we're on trackside in Berea, Ohio on this nasty and cold and snowy Sunday morning. As it would turn out, it wouldn't be the best, and ATCS was down that day, so I didn't even know what trains were to come. Our first train was literally 1 second after arriving there and barely got it on video, which would be a CSX priority intermodal train. Our next train was slowly approaching east. This train would be empty coal train, presumably heading to Shire Oaks, Pennsylvania. I did not get the symbol for this train, but it had an ace in the consist with 4 locomotives total. The next train would be NS206, a priority intermodal train from Chicago, Illinois' 47th Street Yard to Bison Yard in Buffalo, New York. This train would have a BNSF second out, which would be not uncommon to see on this train. This train would get permission to head past NS14N, which was having engine issues and needed another engine in Rockport. Train soon came into view, and as it would turn out, it would be another eastbound CSX intermodal train. I did not get the symbol for this train, but this train very well could be CSX IAA, which comes from Rose Lake, Illinois, and terminates in North Bergen, New Jersey. For about 45 minutes, our next train would come into view, which would be a high-priority NS intermodal train 21Z, which comes out of Croxton, New Jersey, and terminates in Chicago, Illinois' 63rd Street Yard, carrying a long line of bare table cars with a couple of single stacks and a little bit of double stacks near the end of the train. Anyways, that's all I've got for now. Please make sure to subscribe and like if you like my channel. And please leave a comment on below to see if anything I need to fix or any symbols or locations I got wrong. Please leave a comment below. Thank you. Every much help is appreciated.